What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today we need to take a look at a couple of new Digimon cards. Yeah, I know, right? New Digimon cards. Who could possibly have seen that coming? The sad thing is the reveal window is not going to be lasting all that much longer. And I'll be honest with you, I adore waking up in the morning, doing a bit of work, and a couple hours later, Digimon comes around, and then I get to talk new Digimon videos. I am legitimately upset that we're not going to have that for too much longer. But they'll come back. We got a green Agumon. I'm seeing it doing the intro, and I've not told you. We've got a green Agumon. Translation from the lovely Jason Snowjacks. We got a yellow Agumon coming. I told you the yellow Agumon a little while ago. And obviously we've had like a billion red Agumon at this stage. Now we've got a green Agumon coming along. How cool is that? Well, I suppose if you like Agumon, it's extremely cool. And if you don't like Agumon, you're probably apathetic or not very impressed. We are also, for what it's worth, getting a green Tyrannomon, which is, I mean, on the one hand, it is a Digimon that had only been read in the past, and on the other hand, we'd already seen cards that guaranteed we would be getting a green Tyrannomon. We'll get there in a moment. So starting off with Agumon then, what do we see? 3 cost to play normally, standard. 0 cost to evolve, standard. 1,000 power, literally could not be lower. Although check the amazing artwork on this one. I think the artwork is phenomenal. To be fair, the artwork in this game generally is awesome. I am building a collection of all the non-super rare cards because I'm not made of money. But all of the promos and commons and uncommons and rares, etc. I'm in on all of those. I love the artwork. Now there is an inheritable skill here. This Digimon on your turn gains 1,000 DP. During your turn, the Digimon that has evolved from Agumon gains 1,000 power. And this might sound a little bit familiar because it is literally the red Agumon from the starter set. Like, literally the red Agumon from the starter deck with 1,000 less power. Same cost, same evolution cost, same inheritable skill, but 1,000 less power. Of course, we do expect red to be more aggro and powerful and green to be a little bit more tricksy. So that's maybe not to be underestimated here. That probably is the reason. But it is strange to me how we are getting a green Agumon, which has basically, it's just a green reprint. Also, if anyone's wondering, the type of colorblind I am is red-green colorblind, so I feel like giving a red and a green Agumon is Digimon's way of mocking me. Although to be fair, the red and green on Digimon cards, I can tell them apart. Blue and purple less so, but there's lots of lovely people helping me out. So is this a good Agumon? It's fine. It's a kind of generic ability, right? It's not a game-breaking ability. It's not one of those we look at and go, oh my god, that's going to wreck games. It's one of those ones we look at and go, oh cool, that's nice. It's a nice little ability. Gives you an extra little power boost, and it really depends what you're trying to do with a particular deck you've got at the moment. But it's fine. It's nice. It's a handy little bonus. We're cool with it. It's not an amazing card. It is fine. Want to boost your power? Go for it. Probably the more interesting of the two, although I love that there's a green Agumon coming, but probably the more interesting card is the Tyrannomon. Now, Tyrannomon is a 4 cost to play normally, which is about right for a level 4. 2 cost to evolve normally, which is pretty much what all the level 4s have. And we're rocking 4,000 power, which is low generally, but it's not that low for a level 4 Digimon. 4,000 power is about right. I would say that's probably the average of what we've seen so far. So the stats are basically exactly what we would expect, and they are, for what it's worth, exactly the same as the red Tyrannomon from New Evolution. But it's not the same skill. The skill is a little bit different. According to the lovely Jason Snowjacks, what the skill does is, when you evolve into it, you look at the top 3 cards of your deck, find a level 5 Digimon and Tamer and put them into your hand, and put the rest of the cards on the bottom of your deck in whichever order you like. This is nice. Now, don't get me wrong, right? There are going to be plenty of times you don't find a level 5 Digimon, you don't find a tamer, etc. But the thing to remember about this game is that this is not a game where we have a lot of searching. Digimon does not have a huge amount of searching. I mean, one of the other searching cards we've seen is actually the red Agumon from New Evolution, that when you play it, you look at the top 5 cards of your deck, find a tamer and put it into your hand. So Agumon apparently loves finding tamers. Here, you are only looking at the top 3 cards of your deck, and that is a little bit sad. But you do get to find a level 5 and a tamer. And this is one of those where it really depends how lucky you get in your games. Because, on the one hand, there are going to be games, or there are going to be people, right? Well, the first few times they play this, they keep hitting both a tamer and a level 5. And they think it is just the best card ever. And there are going to be other players that whiff this every single time. And they're going to think this card is absolute trash, garbage. And the reality is, it comes in somewhere in between. It is not this amazing, infallible card, and it is not out and out trash garbage. There are going to be games where it is phenomenal. There are going to be games where it is trash garbage. It's not got an inheritable skill. It's not particularly powerful as a level 4, like we would see something like Dark Tyrannomon, for instance, that comes in with 6,000 power. And it's not cheap to evolve like Dark Tyrannomon. So if you're not getting the skill, and it's not cheap to play, and it's not cheap to evolve, and it's not more powerful, you basically wasted your level 4. So you need to make the most of this skill. And the fact of the matter is, it's all down to probabilities. And what you really need to do is sit down with Excel or a similar program and start looking at the number of level 5s, the number of tamers you've got in your deck, and working out the probability of hitting each of them with Tyrannomon's skill, and then that will tell you. This is really a maths problem when you come down to it. But if you're playing enough level 5s and tamers, it'll be good. And the fact of the matter is that a lot of decks are going to want to evolve into their level 5s and 6s anyway. So it might be that you whiff the skill, but you got a level 5 in hand and you just move straight past it. But there are going to be games that you hit the level 5 and the tamer, evolve, put the tamer down and win the game. And I think for that reason, people are going to try it. Now, I'm talking about tamers here, but we have actually seen a tamer from Ultimate Power, which is a green tamer, and told us that we're going to be getting a Tyrannomon in this set, and that it was going to be a green card. We were told this, ladies and gentlemen. We were told it, because we've already had a look at Tiger. And Tiger, on your turn, your Digimon whose names contain Tyrannomon gain piercing. Oh, that's nice. Piercing says that when you take out a resting Digimon, you also get to perform a security check. So you're taking out resting Digimon and security at once. That's a very nice thing. So that's very cool. So now it's actually not just a generic card if you whiff the skill. It is a standard level 4 with piercing. So now we can think, actually, that might be worth playing even if we whiff the skill. But it's also got another skill Tiger does on your turn. If you would evolve into a Digimon whose name contains Tyrannomon, by resting this card, you can reduce the cost by 1. So now, all of a sudden, this Tyrannomon isn't a 2 cost to evolve. If you've got Tiger out, it's a 1 cost to evolve. If you've got 2 Tiger on the field, it's free to evolve. And that's my point here. This skill on Tyrannomon is awesome, and I adore it. But it is going to whiff sometimes. You're only looking at the top 3 cards of your deck. But if you've got Tiger in play, then even if you ignore the skill, and you assume you whiff the skill, you're still talking a 4 cost to play normally, 1 cost to evolve Digimon with piercing, and then it becomes a good card whether you whiff the skill or not. Now, I told you we had seen some green Tyrannomon cards. We'd already seen Rust Tyrannomon. It's a really nice, it's expensive, 13 cost to play normally, 4 cost to evolve, but it lets you, if you have a green tamer in play, attack your opponent's active Digimon. And if you destroy a Digimon by battle, you rest one of your opponent's Digimon. So, yeah. If you're playing Rust Tyrannomon, and there's a good chance you will be, then Tyrannomon becomes kind of a no-brainer, because you're already playing Tiger, and Tiger makes it awesome. Plus, Tyrannomon could get you into Rust Tyrannomon faster by searching out your level 5. And your Tamer. And to be fair, even Agumon comes in nicely here, because Agumon will make Rust Tyrannomon into a 12,000 power Digimon, which means that you can attack active 11,000 power level 6s, of which there are many, and take them down without being taken down in response. Make no mistake, Rust Tyrannomon taking out active Digimon is awesome. There are a lot of 11,000 power level 6s, so that 1,000 power boost from Agumon will make a huge difference in terms of taking out your opponent's level 6s. Agumon's kind of a straightforward generic card, though I do enjoy it. But I think Tyrannomon here could be awesome. Either way, if you're playing Rust Tyrannomon, you're probably playing these two cards. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to know what you think. I want to know what you think about these two new cards, and I want to know how excited you are for Rust Tyrannomon. So let me know in the comment section, would ya? Go nuts, be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at the Wossy. That's where we talk Digimon and a whole bunch of other games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun stuff. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wossy Plays.